Report came out the other day about exactly how bad Lightyear performed for Disney. I thought we would go over it and also update on the amazing Super Mario Brothers box office. It looks like it's going to almost hit its number that everyone's talking about within another week. It's crazy. People were talking about Mario having a massive drop. I don't know about that, considering it's looking like the worldwide through Sunday is going to be almost 700 million. So, like I said, this movie is likely going to hit $1 billion. And then you have Disney over here losing money on their projects, which I just find hilarious because they do it to themselves. This isn't something that, you know, they needed to do, but they wanted to jump in and let everyone know how progressive they are, even though they're not. And it's funny what's going on with that Lilo and Stitch thing. I did a video on that yesterday. Check that out. These are the people that they want to please, these super woke people. And then look what happens when they cast a person for the Lilo and Stitch movie that doesn't meet their standards because she's not dark enough, and everyone melts down. You can't ever please the woke crowd. They're unpleasable because there's always something that could be a little bit more progressive, a little bit more political, and they are always going to point that out and cry about it. So Disney Lightyear lost money, and I'm glad it did. Deserved to lose money. A report from Disney revealed that Chris Evans' animated spin-off Lightyear actually lost the studio a substantial amount of money at the box office. Although Disney hoped to add a new layer to the Toy Story legacy with Evans' take on Buzz Lightyear, the animated feature faced more than its fair share of issues upon release. They even talk about how Evans called review bombers idiots. Well, how'd that work out for you, Chris? How does attacking the fans always work out? Well, Lightyear loses massive dollars. Now, we suspected this. It's obvious it lost money, but we didn't have any confirmation of that till now. Deadline revealed that Disney lost an estimated of $106 million after the release of Chris Evans' Lightyear, with the film's total expenses totaling $373 million and only earning $267 million in revenue. The new Pixar movie only earned $118.3 million domestically and $108.1 million internationally, which included a ban in China. They get banned in China quite a bit. I think it's funny. And you know why China bans them? Because of the couple that was in this movie. This worldwide total barely exceeded the movie's production cost of $200 million, and that doesn't even include advertising, residuals, and interest, resulting in such a massive $100 million plus net loss. Lightyear joins Cars 3 and The Good Dinosaur as the most notable theatrical-fronted Pixar films that didn't make their money on the screen. So, will Lightyear's losses set Disney back? Absolutely. Because this is the start of a trend for them. This one, so they point out those other ones, but these movies are a little bit different than Cars and The Good Dinosaur because one of the things that turns people off with these movies is the marketing, and they're just kind of decisive. I mean, the marketing for this movie, I couldn't tell you what the plot to this Lightyear movie is. I haven't seen it. I have no plans to ever see it. It sounds like a complete waste of time. But I can't tell you what the story is, but I can tell you that there is a lesbian couple in it with an adopted son. I can tell you that about the plot. That's all I can tell you about this movie because they made that like the advertising for the movie. This is the reason to see it. And it's like, well, I'm sorry. I don't really even understand what the hell this plot is because you told me it's not even the Buzz Lightyear toy. It's the movie that apparently the characters in the universe would have went and seen or some shit. It doesn't make any sense how it ties in to the Toy Story universe. But instead of trying to properly explain that, they put this progressive stuff at the forefront of their marketing. Naturally, it lost money. Strange Worlds had the same problem. I have no idea what the Strange World is, but I can tell you that the main character in it is gay. I mean, that's not a reason to see a movie. You can have that stuff in it, but don't make it the reason to go see the movie. How about you tell me about the plot of the movie, the story, what the hell it is? They don't do that. They say, well, people of the same gender kiss. Okay, what's the story about? Well, didn't you hear what I said? 2 people kiss in it, and they're the same gender. Wow. I don't see that every day on every damn media out there, like every story trying to push that to the front. Turn on Netflix. Everything has that in it. So naturally, this movie flopped. And then you flip that and you look at Mario giving fans what they want. I mean, the trailers were pretty obvious where the story was going to go. I mean, they don't even need to tell you the story. Everyone knows it because everyone's played Mario games. But all this movie did in its advertising was try to tell you, listen, you come watch our movie, you're going to have a good time. That's basically the trailers for this movie. That's the way I saw it. Like, well, this looks like fun. You don't need to explain things too deep. I already know these characters. Let's go. But that doesn't matter as much. The fact that this movie is just fun and family-friendly is what made families want to go see it. And like I've said before, that used to be Disney's market. Disney's lost it to Illumination. Illumination is now the #1 Western family-friendly, like, movie-making company. It just is. I don't think it's undeniable. They've had so many hits. That Minions movie that came out last year, Puss in Boots, and now this. Puss in Boots did pretty good. I didn't even look into that movie too much. But Illumination now, every time they put something out, it does pretty damn good. We'll get to find out if all of this is going to keep trending for Disney when that Elemental movie comes out from Pixar this year. I can't wait to see how that movie does. After passing 500 million globally, Thursday, Illumination, Nintendo, Universal, Super Mario Bros. Movie is now on its way to an estimated 659 million through Sunday worldwide. Of that, the international box office is estimated to rep 318.6 million through Friday. It's at 268.9 from 71 overseas markets and 551.9 million global. Pretty impressive. And they're saying that it's going to almost hit 700 million by Sunday. It could hit it. I mean, these are estimates. We still have today and Sunday to go through. Sunday is a big movie day for family. Like, families will go and see a movie on Sunday. It could still make a shitload of money on Sunday. This movie isn't dependent on people going to see it at late night. People will go see this movie all day because they're taking their kids. So, congratulations, Illumination, for stepping in and stealing that market right out from under Disney. They're hurting right now. People are sick of this shit. Look at what's going on with Bud Light. That's a crazy case that I'm sure we'll talk about tonight on the stream. By the way, don't forget Flashcast, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.